Oh shit. Don't step on that one.
Where am I? I'll give you a few seconds to think about that. If you guessed an attic, that would be correct. But where is this attic? If you guessed Montana, again, you would be correct. Why am I in the attic? Well, you're gonna find out. But this is the attic at our soon-to-be corporate headquarters and townhouse in Anaconda, Montana. I'm trying to get upstairs, and not upstairs, I'm trying to get on the roof to evaluate just how bad a shape the roof's in and what we need to do. You're gonna learn this about me. I overbuild everything, and I never have anything fail.
What the hell is this?
Christmas decorations. I guess we're not gonna be in Florida for Christmas.
There's shit in here that I know nothing about.
I got news for you. We're not gonna be in our Anaconda house at Christmas either, so we just might not have Christmas this year. Maybe Andrew will invite us to Australia. We can go have Christmas in Australia at Morton Island. You game, Andrew?
They're saying I did it.
Maybe the two of you should take those two or something. Quinton, you can take this with you when you go. And then that way you can hold that together rather than one person trying to do that. What do you think? Not a big deal, but this is the first stuff that we moved from Florida to Montana. I mean, I don't see one thing so far that justified the expense of hauling something from Florida to Montana, but we needed the ATVs, so that kind of jacked up our load. That's a big Christmas tree. It'll look good in our Anaconda building, though. Just to put a timeline together, this was the same time while we're unloading this that my kids decided our building was haunted and there was dead birds or something. I don't know. They took breaks while moving to go look for dead birds.
Quinton's wanting to fight.
I would say, I'm not asking you by yourself. Put this in.
I am not hauling that.
What is that?
A junior tree?
Can I get somebody slightly bigger? Just, it's awkward. What about this stuff in here?
I can get that. I got that out.
I'm worried about that one screw. I just want to make sure you're in a four-wheeler tire. That's all. If I'm going in a four-wheeler tire, it's fine.
How rude. Let it down. You drop it. I got it. Let it go.
What the hell?
Mother.
Are you freaking kidding me?
That don't even get me started. I don't understand.
Yay, it made it!
What is that?
It's a stink sprinkler! Oh, that has to be from her dad's.
It is.
Because
Okay.
I might have done that on purpose. You're welcome. That was for you. I did that for America.
That box sucked.
What was in it?
Looks like hardware cases, a green pouch.
That's a Jolly Rancher or whatever that jelly bean thing. It's a jelly, Jelly Belly. I have not seen the last of that. Rachel fully intends for me to do something with that. I'll guarantee you. Or maybe not. Maybe she's just gonna keep it. She thinks it's cool.
Keep that. It's gonna hold her shoes. Shoe rack.
So shoe rack.
That looks completely safe, doesn't it, Nico?
That's not safe.
Yeah, that don't need fixed.
No, that really needs to be fixed.
No, I don't understand. I'm afraid of it.
I'm afraid to press on that lid.
Now, keep that fuzzy stuff right there is probably asbestos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't eat it. You gotta tell Quinton not to put stuff in his mouth. He might think it's cotton candy or something.
So this is where they came in. It might be this guy right here, Quinton.
So,
You think you see it?
yeah, a new hole that has to be drilled.
But you think we could get a wire there?
Yeah.
And then I don't think we would need to go there. I think we'd probably come around here.
All right, this is a different day. We came back to install internet and security. So I'm doing my walkthrough with Quinton and everybody and giving them their different assignments. Wasn't a horrible day. We got a lot done.
All this is for is a Wi-Fi disk. So anywhere right here would be fine. So we could poke through the wall right here.
Yeah.
Just run a data wire through here and put that disk right here. And that'll feed what we're wanting to do. We got security shit to put in too, but that's all wireless. So if we get the data in, then everything else, the cameras have to have access to power. So they're a little, so we'll have to figure out what we got. Again, we don't have to have a ton down here.
If somebody would quit unplugging my internet, you know, I'd actually have cameras.
This area here, like I say, we'll have to look at as we go. I mean, this is fairly new. This is all new electrical. And it'd be actually set up pretty good for the sign company. Yeah, this was all freshly done. It just needs a lot of love. Got to get it demoed and then someone's coming.
Intruder!
She's doing TikTok. TikTok my ass.
I could make our music channel.
Frickin' Chinese.
That's all I know about TikTok. Trump don't like it. I don't like it.
It gained that one girl 19,000 followers.
So, hey, anything, look, Rach, anything at all that you see that is wrapping a pipe,
I'm not touching anything.
I'm just telling you, this stuff here, stuff like this right here, all of this stuff, this is all asbestos.
Yeah, and I'd love to touch that.
So just don't, I'm just saying don't go.
This is me trying to save my children's health and them treating me like I'm an idiot.
Fine, whatever. Just want you to live past 12. If you ever reach 12, it'll be amazing.
Mentally, I don't think Rachel ever will reach 12. So that was a very legit statement.
Our life is going to be freaking weird in this building. This is a big ass building, man. You guys are going to be able to hide in here. Can you imagine how hard it's going to be for you to find Walker when it's time to go to church? What about in here? Probably when we get this shut up, if we can find power, it'd be really cool just to stick one in here. I mean, is there any outlets at all? No, I don't see any. I see lights and shit. I'm not gonna go putting outlets in. What about around the outside? Okay. That one would work. I think we should build the wall right here.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Okay? Now, listen to me. And this way forward, you can do put a kitchen in here and have a restaurant.
Right.
If you wanted to do that.
You want the kitchen to be on this side though?
Yeah.
I think it should also include a training area for the coffee shop. In other words, you can have a kitchen for cooking and baking and all that kind of stuff, but you also need to have a very big coffee barista type drink kitchen. Have a regular kitchen that goes like right here, about that big. It's probably about the size of the kitchen you have at the deli, right? And then on that side, you do the same thing, and that's your drink and dessert or whatever. And then this could all be lobby and stuff. And then you just gotta block off access because that goes up to our living quarters over there.
Wow.
Stephanie, we'll close this off completely all the way across. So this area down here is gonna be part of the residence.
Rachel wants it to be an arcade.
Okay?
Arcade.
So,
Arcade. Up here?
and then this back here will be the roast kitchen.
We'll see what happens. You know, I want to give them everything they want. As much as they drive me nuts, I want this to be a very cool part of their life. They deserve it. They work hard, but they're trying to put me in an early grave.
Are we gonna just screw around or are we gonna work?
You said you were going to get us when you were ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, well, mark
I need people to run back and forth communicating with people and shit.
There's this thing called a cell phone.
Huh? I don't care what you use. I need a wire, Mandy. Come here. I need teams going. We found the one downstairs, and that's what Quinton's working on. I'd assume he's got Cassie. We'll probably have to drill a hole right here. And we're gonna run a Cat 5 wire right down there.
Okay.
And he knows where he's going with it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go upstairs now and look for the upstairs one with you. You can come with me. We're gonna try to find this gray wire right here. We gotta figure out how to fish it. Right there. The question is, if I came up here, how would I find power?
Well, he's got to have power.
No,
No power?
not necessarily. It could be powered up PoE down at the other end. But I don't know if these have power or not.
He's got power right here.
We're standing in Mandy's bedroom right now. Do you think we should fix it up? I kind of like the red trim. And yeah, well, we're gonna go at it. We're gonna get in that safe. They're counting on me to figure out a good way to do it. But.
Well, I'm serious. Do you want a
Well,
camera?
let's count what we got, okay? You for sure need one on both entrances.
I got like 12 cameras.
All right, so that's 10. You're gonna need one. I would say put one in that corner, shooting up this way. One at the base of the stairs down there. That's 4. You're gonna want one. Probably those.
Yeah, but if you're
stairs.
wanting them up here, I have to have this to come up here. So
Why?
Look, it's hard being me.
I have to get Wi-Fi up here.
You don't think your Wi-Fi will reach up there?
From where?
From right down there?
I would worry. This is a big space. I would worry. Break this up how you want. To go from here, actually I need 3 wires total. To go out that hole, over here, and down over to there.
Okay.
I need 4 wires total.
What wire
Going
goes-
out that hole, down over there.
Quinton's looking at me like he doesn't have a clue. If he'd just pay attention, he'd know what I meant.
I'll show this, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 when I show you. So 4 wired, no.
As I watch this, I definitely can see how might be a little confusing for somebody with a smaller brain than my own.
Hey, Dad, there's another one right here too.
3, 4.
I don't know if that changes
Making
anything.
sure you just need 4.
Dad, there's another plug right here that you powered up.
Do you think you could find Bo?
Sorry, I'm stuck with this one.
This is some bullshit. I'm fine right here then.
Yeah.
All right, so 6 wires. I don't know.
No, 5. I'm gonna show them to you.
4.
What did I say originally? I got 3 discs and 1. I want 4. Why are you messing with me so bad right now? I'm gonna show them to you. So,
Okay.
did I?
4 wires up the hole.
Right. One of them.
Yep, I'm listening.
Follow me. All right. No, I don't need one of those for discs. So I got 1 going down there for disc, 1 going to there, 1 going to there. I need 3 going down that hole.
3 in the hole.
We're finally getting somewhere. We about got this worked out. It's very complicated stuff.
1's gonna plug into the back of that modem
Yeah.
and come up here and power up my router.
And we're putting it over by the pedestal.
The modem's already by the pedestal, so it's gonna stay there. But we're gonna plug into that, come up here and put the router in here. One's going back down to the main level, right down that same area where we'll mount a disc that's gonna give Wi-Fi. One's going down into the basement where it will provide Wi-Fi, okay?
So one all the way from up here, all the way to the basement?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we will have another one that we will go out here with. And it can just,
What's this, like your base here?
Yes.
Base of operation?
Yes. And then rather than having it down there and all that, it'll be up here where nobody's at. I think this might be the boys' bathroom, but you guys can come in it right now.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
I just have to look, I need to get up in that hole. So take it out there and set it up as a tall V. All right, I see it. And where's the access hole? I'm hoping it'll all make sense when I get up there.
Oh boy, Cassie has been outsmarted by a ladder.
How do you make this work? Mandy.
You're such a
I need
girl.
help.
You're such a girl.
Dad, help.
She needs dad.
I have an M.
What do you think, Nico? How tall could we climb with that?
Not very tall, but two people could go at once.
What freaking ladder is this?
Crappy ladder.
It's like a little roller coaster.
It's a jack of all trades, master of none.
It did the job, didn't it?
I would be making a lot of noise and do it myself right now, but I have tender fingers. So I think it's best that she did it.
Well, in this day and age, I really think being manly is just always a bad choice. You need to let the girls do the tough stuff. I'm just trying to help. That's why I should have sent her up there first to, you know, clear the way.
There's boards up there. This isn't the part I'm really worried about. It's whether or not them 1x are gonna hold my heavy ass. That's the part I'm more worried about. Can I get a light?
I need to build stairs up into that. So we can get to the
Well,
roof.
I still haven't figured out how I'm getting up there yet.
Rachel right now is already, she wants her arcade and she wants a full-blown deck on the roof with a hot tub, fireplace, the whole spiel.
This gets me up there, and then there must be an access up there, so you're gonna get lost. Are you coming up here? Yeah. Then I'm hoping I can walk in there and find a door.
This was not easy. And Nico's just focused right in there, just hoping that he's gonna see a knee come falling through the ceiling or something.
This shit was easier when I was thinner and younger. It feels all right.
I didn't like that ladder. That looked a little fragile to me. So I'm up above the ceiling right now, and now I gotta climb this ladder going higher.
Whoa, shit. Don't step on that one.
I was following the light. I thought I was looking for a door. And there's a loose board. It was one of those almost you step on the board, it flies up and hits you in the face thing. That's what that almost was. And guess what? The light is not where I needed to go.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Stop it on the ladder.
Look, there's people stopped in front of me.
How in the hell do you get up there?
Here comes the traffic jam behind me.
I see a string right here.
Yeah,
that it?
yeah, I'd say that's it.
All right, see what you can open.
And they find the hatch. I went too far.
So the good news is y'all don't have to do what I just
That's
did.
a tiny little hole though.
See, they're calling it a tiny little hole, and I gotta fit it up yet.
Yeah, you gotta get out of it.
Daylight!
Okay, do you need a bucket to stand on? Probably what that bucket was sitting there for. Set it on those boards good. Get your ass up there.
1 second, I gotta push this thing over.
It's an adventure. Careful, okay?
Your camera's gonna fit it.
Make sure that's on the boards good. All right. Is that enough for you to get out of there?
It's that right there. What? Okay, yeah, watch your hand.
All right, Rach, here's your phone.
All right. Take this kiss. Watch your hand.
I went the wrong way, Nico.
Yeah. Right now what's going through my mind is, am I gonna be able to get up there? I was genuinely concerned about my ability to pull my ass up through that hole. And once I got up through the hole, then I was worried about my ability to get back down.
I was the first one up and the last one through. Am I gonna fit through that? Suck it in, man. There ain't no frickin' way Quinton's coming up here.
Nah.
No way Quinton's coming. Yeah, I don't like any of that. That's not good. How in the hell? I'm gonna let you young sprites go down first and guide my feet. I don't feel anything spongy.
At a glance, a guy would get up there and say, you know what, that don't look so bad. But the problem is the way they flashed it and what they did along the edges is not gonna hold any water. So there's still gonna be water leaking in on the edges of that roof, doing damage to the building. So I'm gonna have to re-roof it, which is gonna be a heck of a job. That's a big old roof, as you can see.
The way this roof works is instead of it sloping out and down and running the water off, it slopes it all towards the middle of the building. And then it's got two drains right there. If there's too much water, it builds up, then it pops out those scuppers. So the bulk of the water is supposed to go out those drains. I need to investigate those drains and make sure that everything's good. I'm guessing it is.
There's 4 or 5 things on this building that I feel that way about. I don't know where those drains go. I'm assuming they drain into the city sewer somehow. I've been up there when there was snow melting and stuff like that, and I've seen no signs of water coming in the building or anything anywhere, but I want to make sure that I understand how they work in case we ever have any problems, and more importantly, so that I know that the water is draining someplace to where it's not eroding a foundation or, you know, doing any harm anywhere. So gotta investigate those drains. And then on that alley, there's 3 or 4 just random pipes come shooting up out of the ground. I don't know where they're going and what they're doing, but I always feel that way on projects like this. You know, you get a little apprehensive when you know there's stuff that you really need to deal with, but you don't know yet how you're gonna deal with it or what you're gonna get into. It's how I feel about a few things on the outside of that building. We're gonna have to dig into some stuff and sort some of that out. And those drains are, that's one of those things. I mean, I get how they should work, so I have a pretty good idea what's probably happening, but I have not seen any pipe. I haven't seen anything down lower. So I don't know where those go. I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Because there's no standing water. So if there's anything good about this, it's that it's dry as a bone up here. But
Found a headless Woody.
I brought my daughters with me up on the roof. They don't give 2 shits about anything I'm talking about, but they found a headless Woody and they're very excited.
She is. She's completely excited about this headless Woody, which it is kind of interesting going by the whole way that show was and everything, that you'd find a headless Woody up on a roof. Something bad happened to Woody.
I'll bet you Buzz took him up here and dropped him. What do you think?
Cut his head off.
Buzz flew him up here and dropped his ass down on the roof.
We're done with our partnership, Woody.
Okay, so that's the roof, which I'm telling you right now, based off what I'm looking at, I think I'm going to,
There went Woody. There went Woody.
We made it down.
how hard would it be for you guys to crawl down there and come back up?
Not hard.
I wish I was you. Can you do it safely and get me my measuring thing? And make sure you bring something right. You don't both have to go unless you want to.
I'm gonna hand it to her because I gotta.
Be very careful. I mean, there's a lot of bad here, but there's a lot of good. It's not falling apart, you know what I mean? I don't feel we have to like completely resheet it and everything else. We just got to cover it up. And I don't know if I have to rip this off or if you can just go right over the top of it.
I'm gonna cover all that with insulation board, and then we'll put a bladder over the top of all that. I really would like to scrape all the old off But, all right, this is where Rachel went. She found a swing and she's like, someday me and Bo are gonna make a baby and he's gonna be in this swing with me. Cassie's got marketing on her mind. I don't know where she found the chalk. There's a chalkboard in our alley right along this, that's on our building right there that they're drawing on. So these chalkboards are on the side of our building. So Quinton's working on internet there. Cassie was working on a camera. Hopefully all of that stuff is gone. The fryers, the booths, stools, the chairs. Should all be gone by now.
Should we stick this wire in the wall, hide it really good, and go to ask him where in hell it's at? I thought he said he's done.
This was Nico's idea. See, this is proof because Quinton got mad at Mandy.
Could be. He wouldn't buy it though. We could blame it on John.
Yeah, one of the names for the ghost that they came up with downstairs was John.
I can go hide it. How hard will it be?
He gets a little grouchy about it, but honestly, I would have figured it out more than him that somebody was screwing with me. I wouldn't have. He actually fell for it. He actually legitimately felt that Mandy didn't hold that wire and it got pulled back up for a short while. Then he's seen it piled up there and he called me a dirty name. I hit it pretty good. I put effort into it up there by the asbestos.
Ready? Peacock!
Where you at?
Where's my wire?
It's in the finished basement room.
Hell it is.
Yeah, it is.
There's no wire in there. You're telling me there's a wire right here. What, are you afraid of the other stairs?
He's afraid of John, I'm telling you.
You were over there.
He was over there, I agree. His voice was coming from down there.
Did you even run it?
You guys are kidding me. She let me pull that goddamn wire out of there. Who did this? You asshole.
Quintin!
Why are you calling me names?
That's what it
If
does.
you'd have just put the damn wire where I asked,
I put the wire through that freaking hole.
that's where I want it in that room so I can wire it.
I'm not doing this again.
Quintin has standards. He ain't doing it twice.
What are you talking about?
I had it through there.
Maybe it was John.
Jackass.
What? He's calling us names.
Quintin could have handled that better. He didn't find any humor. I wonder if he ran the right number of wires, because he should have understood what that was about. We will do this nicer than this later, okay? This was temporary. Otherwise, Mandy's gonna have that wire running right across the wall in her bedroom. She ain't gonna like that. Now we're getting stuff done, see? Well, hey, at least I got out of the 3 girls sitting down there, at least one of them is being helpful. Occasionally 2. Rachel was helping a little bit. Do you know how long? I think you guys should do some math. On all of these channels that you watch, if I worked the same as my kids work, how long would it take us to complete a project?
Okay. Should have internet. Do a speed test. How fast do you want it to be? Should be pretty fast. We couldn't get the blah, 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 blah. They didn't have it, but we got the fastest they could provide us with. Look at it. That is some jam up internet, I'm telling you. Look at that. Isn't that good? 180. Faster than at home. Hey, you don't understand. You want my girls to be happy? You give them super good internet. 30, that's plenty. We can put voice IP in here. We can put phones in here, it'll handle it fine. That's a jam up internet connection. If it stays that good, booyah. All right, so now we have internet. So we can now get out of this dirty, filthy room for now.
Thanks for watching. Maybe try liking the video if you want. Maybe leave a comment. That could work.
A nice
you could
one,
subscribe.
please. Yeah, you could leave nice
Then you can
comments.
leave comments on all of our videos. Like them too, obviously.
If they're funny, I might respond.
Yeah, if you leave funny comments,
Keyword
we'll
being
respond to
my-
you.